ranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
And this one is perfect. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal. Now the play fake. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point gives them a 10-6 lead. They put together an 81-yard drive.
You usually meet the ground.
Wants to throw on third down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points. He takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Kansas!
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
He's going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Dropping back, it's Mayava. There's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
They're trying to get him going now.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun to give, looking for room. Still on his feet at the 45. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Trojans! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Completion, whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Just about to reach the end of the quarter. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football. The entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Got some room in to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to throw. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Lopez wants to fire. Touchdown, UNC! Quick strike through the air for the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Scrambling away. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You gotta love it.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead.
Making the play.
And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, defenses have to play responsibility football, and you can tell they had the quarterback, but how about the running back? They didn't even play it off the pitch, and he takes full advantage. They constantly put this kind of stress on you with this option, and the defense, they were not where they were supposed to be, and they give up the explosive touchdown.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They'll try to put up 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. Now we'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's
Goal to back down.
now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Up that first.
And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense.
Good job that time getting to the ball, knocking it away, forcing the incompletion. You stay in this personnel grouping if you're on defense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got enough space. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this is... We're at Virginia Tech, and that means it's time for Enter Sandman. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman.
That's exactly what happened there.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. Wants to throw, it's Drones. He wants it all. Touchdown, Hokies! Fitted in the window for the score.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it. As soon as he got that football, he got it in his hands. He loved his matchup, finding the big fella, getting the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Tigers offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
Putting 4th down situation. Interested to see what this offense does, but they got to stay away from those negative plays.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Going for it all. He's got it on the left. Finds some room. Touchdown LSU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A 3 ball here before the break. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Smashes it between the uprights. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
You know, it's funny.
They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some...
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the stomping has commenced.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going right to work up top. Firing to the right, complete. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Tulane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Reed. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Blake. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
You know, wrong touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Eastline set just inside the right upright. Now the lead is down to 11. And not to be... Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. From the gun. They brought the heat, and they get him on the ground. And a 4th down sack stops this drive cold.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Under a minute to go. Just take a knee here and avoid the potential for disaster.
And we've seen it, Reese, very recently in schools that might be in the Sunshine State that decided to run the football and run plays, and it's come back to bite them. So there's nothing wrong, Jesse, with being conservative, taking a knee, taking the victory.
I think Miami and Georgia Tech are heeding your advice very, very carefully based on what we've seen in those recent years. Don't have to overthink this thing. Victory formation, leave the stadium with a W.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
The Razorbacks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Mississippi State's offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
Some points. So this third down right here is massive.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Them on 2nd and goal. The give is to Miller. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. Here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. In victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
I'm finding you.
He'll set up to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. The lead is down to a field goal. And that's a scored game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Touchdown Cardinals. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
That's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy? That's incredible.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee.